Alright, my friends. I'm back after a month of absence. I know there must be, among those who have watched the previous videos in this series, some assumption that the reason I was gone was that I was dealing with this probable eviction situation. And don't get me wrong, that is always in the background of my mind. I'm uber stressed about that. But that wasn't the main reason. There was a bunch of random associated causes that kept me from playing roguelikes. The first was, or at least recording them. I booked a radio commercial, and the week before I was to record it, I strained my voice at work, and then I feared to talk at all unless I had to, because if I lost my voice, I would lose the job, and then I'd lose a lot of money. So I took a week off for that. Immediately following that, I sat down to play a roguelike and spilled coffee on my number pad, which then ceased to function, largely. It was functioning a little bit off and on, so I was hoping that when it dried out or something, it would work. So I gave that a week or so. While that was going on, my wife and I were co-writing a feature script, and I was also hard at work back at Caverns, all of which was definitely aggravating my hands, so I took some time off for that. And then I just recently got a new electric sit-down, stand-up desk. You press a little lever and it rises or falls to help with my hand situation, hopefully. So it was my first time recording on that. We had to assemble all that. I had birthday celebrations. It was my birthday like 2 or 3 days ago. I guess 3 days ago. Yes, officially. And finally, this morning, which almost stopped me, I tried to run Furyband. I tried to run Angband. I tried to run any of them, and they wouldn't work for no reason I could discern. Now, I'm going to tell you what it was, and you can tell me it makes no fucking sense, because it makes no fucking sense. I can no longer run Angband or Furyband or any band variant unless I am also running Steam. What the fuck is that about? Why do I need to run Steam to run Angband or Furyband? But as long as Steam's running in the background, I can run these things fine. I have no idea what that's about. Anyways, let's jump into Furyband. By the Fury. Press any key to proceed. Yes, I've done so. Let's load a save file that I have. No, let's press C. C for Jeff 1. Okay, we're back with our spider named... I don't remember a freaking name. Astoand. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. I apologize for that. It's been so long. We're level 19, Jesus, and we're only on going down to dungeon level 3. It's been so long that, to be perfectly honest, I've forgotten a bit of the controls. I've certainly forgotten what spells we have available to us. I know we're using the vapor spell and shit. I think we're a really solid warrior. Let's see if my new number pad is working. Where are we? We're invisible over there. There we go. It's working. I think last I saw, because I did watch this video yesterday or the day before, just to get, kind of back in the swing of things. Last I saw, we were stocked up on whatever we were stocking up on. And we're ready to head down to the dungeon. Let's see if we got 2 potions of cure critical wounds, 4 of word of recall, a scroll of identify. I think that's all that was available. We're carrying this Tulwar. Let's put that away, because we can't use it right now. Let's at least put it in our house. I don't even know if we should keep it. We'll probably just sell it, because I doubt we're ever going to be using a sword. We're just going to be karate chopping with our spider legs constantly. But for now, just in case, let's drop the damn Tulwar, because I know we have that... we found a quest that would enable us to go fight some trolls, which we won't be doing for a while, but maybe that sword will come in handy then. Alright. Yeah, I've been doing a ton of work on Caverns, so that a new version of that's coming soon with a massive bug fixes and a lot of content update. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's read a scroll of recall. See, you have 3 words of recall. Got it. Let's just... What? I don't fucking know. Let's just stand here. Let's just press 5. Repeatedly. Oh, here we are. Okay. We are down on dungeon level... Oh, we're down on dungeon level 4. There's no quest here yet that I can see, so we just want to get... Oh, maybe there was. Is there a quest? How do we determine that? Do we press... J. I'm sorry. We're going to have to endure this shit with me again while I freaking figure out how to play this again. I apologize for that. D. Yeah. I don't want to see what... I don't care what difference is. Is this the controls? Just tell me the damn controls. Did I do this wrong? I don't even remember how to find the controls. About this help. Help for new players, B. Oh, controls. Oh, come now. C. Available commands. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Just give me the list. Okay. What are we looking for again? We want to know how to find our journal or quest or something. Q is quaff a potion. Capital Q is quit. J is jam a door. Capital J is unused. Damn it. Give me a second. I apologize. How's your month been? I don't see anything here. Activate an artifact. Gain some new skills. Inspect. It seems to me we went down to the next level. Got a command or got a quest and then left. Am I totally wrong about that? Fuck, I should have watched this again. I don't know. Activate an artifact, inspect, cure meat, look around the dungeon. That ain't gonna help us. Abilities, sacrifice, come on. As much as I love these old games, you gotta admit, the command systems are just borked. Borked, I tells you. Oh, there's more, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, there's more. Record macros, I don't think we've done that. I don't remember if we have. I don't think we have. Take notes. I should have done that. Identify symbol. Do see movies. What the Christ is that? Duke movies. Alright. Duke movies. I'm gonna just escape from this and we're just gonna wander around and hope the fuck we find what it is we're looking for. I don't remember if we have a quest or not. I do know this is my way, so let me move the window as I always have to do. So I can play my big OBS screen. And let me continue moving with maybe I know we shouldn't walk down the... Whoa, fuck, we just stepped in something, didn't we? What just happened there? Let's try tilde, right? Nope, let's try this key. How the fuck do we even see... Oh, previous, Control P. You identify the trap as poison bolt. You're hit by poison. Great. Apparently it doesn't bother me much. Let's try and disarm it. You wander through the mist. Disarm. Alright, we just keep setting it off, so fuck that. Let's just rest. Let's do some spells that we can do, like detecting shit. I think we have a detect trap spell, don't we? P for peruse? No. B for browse? C for cast? M for magic? Holy fuck, guys, it's been a while. Let's do this. Magic. Use. Oh, fuck. Use. Innate power? A through C. A. Nope. Those are our thaumaturgy thing. I knew we had a detect thing. I know we did. I'm sure we did. Nature powers? Nope. Interesting, though. Use. Water powers. Good to know about vapor, because this is one of the ones we use most. Tidal wave, that's interesting. 70. Damage is 70 in a radius of 7. That's pretty good. More than the vapor is. We should try that out at some point. I don't want any of that. M. Guys, how fucking shameful is this? Come on, man. Really? Oh, incidentally, there's the all-around attack. MJ. You just cast it. Movement powers, maybe? Phase door, we got that. Maybe we don't have this. Maybe I'm totally drunk. Mayak, we need a spell. We need a book. Mana thrust. Really? We don't have the fucking thing I thought we had. We don't have detect traps. Well, maybe we didn't. Maybe I just made that up randomly. You hit the space monster. Oh, that's right. We're trying to kill space monsters. I forgot about that. You plunge your stinger into the space monster. It's poisoned. You've destroyed it. Well, that makes me awesome. Let's walk along the edge of the thing so that we can keep an eye on... Let's shift T this way, too. Remove that rebel. I can't use the period if we're doing this, you know, to auto-walk, but... Maybe we didn't have a detect thing. But this will keep us safer from traps, pardon me. Very interesting playing the spider, man. I don't need that right now. But I'll get that randomly. You have a rune self. What do we got over here? An altar of darkness. We don't care about religion system because we don't understand it. Anything you don't understand, you shouldn't care about in life. Just so you know. Space monsters, a whole bunch of them. I killed it with one hit. They appear to be just like dark shapes. It looks like they're invisible, maybe? You've destroyed the space monster. Or something like that. There's one down below, too. You double kick it. You kick the shit out of it. That space monster knows no more. I cannot predict, just for the record, how frequently I'll be getting these up. Going forward. Just because I have, anxieties that I'm dealing with that are making me focus on other things. And other things I do have to do, like finish writing that script, etc. And keep working on Caverns and get the next version out, which I can't do until I've play tested the shit out of it. What did that just say? P. Today it is the 44th Yavi of the 90th year of the Third Age. Isn't that interesting? I think we are looking for space monsters, by the way. But anyways, my apologies. Just to finish my thought, because I don't know how frequently I'll be doing this, I will start very soon putting up some of those videos from the 100-day challenge I was doing from State of Decay 2. I haven't finished it. I think I played the first 25 days months ago. Oh, fuck, I got a yellow mold here. Killed it. I think I played the first 25 days like, oh, there's another space monster. Like months and months ago. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't finish it. I hope I will one day because I wanted to do that 100-day challenge, given I was one of the people who frickin' lobbied for it. I was one of the people who specifically suggested it as a important, method of playing the game to Undead Labs. I may have been the person. I don't know. But I got to admit, I got really, really bored. The game got so freaking easy. They look like pits, these space monsters. It got so freaking easy that it was just like, it felt like a waste of time to continue playing. Next time we see a space monster, I'm going to look at it to get a description, etc. Such a weird thing to encounter here, but I guess if you have Jedi hoods, like the one we're wearing, I guess you can encounter space monsters. So yeah, I'll probably start putting up those videos because they were recorded. They're sitting in my hard drive doing nothing. And I've had a few people say, oh, I can't wait for the 100-day challenge. Now, if any of those people happen to be watching this, and I don't know that they would, because I don't know how much crossover there is in people who like watching State of Decay versus like watching classic roguelikes. To be upfront, I don't know that I will, complete that series ever. I don't know. You may not get a 100-day challenge. You may get a 25-day challenge and then overt boredom and abandonment. But at the very least, I do have those videos, so I'll put them up. It was an interesting game up until that point, until it became so easy. The problem with that game became... Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's try a tidal wave thing. What are they? Let's make sure we know what they are before we wade into them. Oh, jackals, for fuck's sakes. Let's do the vapor. MEB, I think. I can't believe I remember that. Vapor alone may be enough to kill them. Yeah, looks like it. I mean, we are very high up on the in the dungeon, and not really under threat here. A tree, really. All right, tree, spider. Oh, for fuck's sakes, let's just kill these spiders. Yeah, the problem became the game got so easy. There is a way, of course, to make it more difficult. Not to say make it difficult. It still wouldn't be difficult. But there is a way to make it more challenging, of course. I could literally just leave the map I'm on. I played on the hardest map, I think, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. Maybe I didn't. But I could leave that. I think I did. I could leave that map and go to a different map, which would mean I'd have to start over building new relationships and, building new buildings, etc. And if the goal is to entertain myself / entertain you, that would be the logical thing to do in that game, because it would make it more challenging, and by definition, therefore, more entertaining. But if the goal is to win the game or to survive 100 days, it's just stupid, and I can't. We can't go down yet, but at least we found a staircase. I can't abide games that leave the onus on the player to make a game interesting. That should be on the game designers. So they should have done more to make the game more challenging as those 100 days wear on. Well, we need to kill this thing. Of course, that's what we're here for. I forgot to look at it. Damn it. So like I said, I may or may not finish that series, but I'll start putting them up at least so that those who are interested can see them, and in case there's a longer lull, I don't think it'll be a month again, but how the hell do I know, right? In case there is the yellow light. In case there is a longer lull between videos here again, at least there'll be something going up, But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The radio commercial, just for those who are interested, and hopefully this isn't... if you're not Canadian, this will mean... Oh, fuck, there was one. Let's look at this first. Look, it's a level 8 monster. You have killed at least 11 of these creatures. A black hole in the fabric of reality. That's interesting. It is normally found on level 8 and moves at normal speed. A kill of the creature is worth 11.79 points for a 19th level character. It can pass through walls. It is an immortal being. Nothing is known about its attack. I guess we haven't let it attack us yet or something. Starts limping slower. Jesus, like two attacks and you're dead. Oh, that's not one. I thought it was. At least we know what they look like. They actually are dark holes in the fabric of reality. That's interesting. Let's pick it up and read it, even though I know it's just going to be the same crap we've read before. Baraz means red, Baruch means axes, Dum means halls, Kazad means dwarves, Gabel means great. I think it's the same thing we've read before. I don't know for sure. I'm going to drop it at any rate. I don't know if it matters. Maybe it does. Maybe you need that to like decipher a map later on or something. If so, I'd have to say I think that's poor design for a roguelike. If it's required to solve, say, a puzzle for a roguelike, I think that's poor design. Because roguelikes are meant to be played repeatedly. You can't have... Let's pick this up and see if it's the same. Yeah. Things that you can learn on one playthrough, and then it doesn't have any application in a later playthrough, have no bearing in a roguelike. I know in Caverns of Vespasian 2, for instance, or 1, you can encounter riddles that you have to solve, but it doesn't actually pose you a riddle. It just rolls percentile dice against your... What the hell is that? Against your... You feel the hard leather cap in your pack is average. Let's just drop it. It rolls percentile dice again. Oh, interesting. It drops it in the floor rather than in the tree. Against your intelligence, it just checks your intelligence, which is the, at least that way every time you play, a riddle is still a potential challenge for your character. But I don't know how it works in this. I don't know if that dwarven language will prove important later on. If it was like a 7-day roguelike, you're only meant to play it once or twice, that'd be one thing. But if it's a game you're meant to play eternally, you don't want something you have to... It becomes a useless item after a time, right? I destroyed the space monster. There's another one. I destroyed it again. I have had a hankering to... Pardon me, Jesus. What are you? Why am I approaching you without looking to see what you are? Also, why am I looking at my little screen? It's a large blue snake. That's fine. Let's just go kill it. I have had a hankering to play some 7-day roguelikes lately. Get back into the smaller things. I may or may not do that alongside this. We'll see. Blue jelly. What am I doing? Okay, done. Let's pick up this, even though it's probably nothing. Let's go kill this space monster. And this one. Let's also move my damn screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I can't see these space monsters because I'm playing on a fucking postage stamp. Ah, my sword. The sword levitates. And a voice starts speaking. Ah, my sword. My trusty sword. Thanks. If you wish, I can help you in your adventures. No. Fumblefinger / Neil / whoever the fuck you are. Alright. I don't know, man. We don't want anti-magic, that's for sure. Anti-magic is out. Runecraft might be interesting. I don't know. I doubt we're going to learn anything about it. I doubt we're going to care. Stunning blows might be interesting. Let's try that. We seem to be one hell of a fighter. Let's try stunning blows. As you wish, but I want to do something for you. He touches your forehead. Gives you a forehead massage. You can now learn the stunning blows skill. Okay. Thanks, Neil. Let's just fucking identify this. Why not? Scroll of Identify. On the molybdenum wand. A wand of mana thrust. Alright, fair enough. I guess that's mildly useful. We'll probably sell it. Now we want that staircase, don't we? There's no reason to keep exploring this level. We saw a staircase here. Let's go down to the next level and get the next quest. We're weak. Oh, fuck. Let's eat. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What's going on here? Eat. What's going on? Shift E for eat. No? What's going on? Why can't I type keys? Shift E. E. Alright, it's still letting me move. It's not letting me press Shift E. Maybe that's not how you do it. It's not letting me press question mark either. Isn't that how you fucking learn shit? Damn it, what's going on? Is there something wrong with my keyboard? Let me try a different... Jesus Christ, 1 second. Let me try a different control here. Like Control P, yeah. It's not letting me do anything from my keyboard. My keypad is working. Let's go put this down here. Here's a vague anxiety, and it is vague. And to be honest, I've not... maybe it's waiting for me to get out of this thing. Oh, we're targeting. That's all that was. Never mind. Eat. You have nothing to eat. Let's cast fucking Ent Potion. I find it interesting that's a spell as opposed to a thing. Why isn't it called like Create Ent Potion? Ent Potion D. You're full. You feel like a hero. Good. I wish I felt that way in real life. I forgot what I was going to say. Darn it. I started a fascinating line of conversation with you, and then I got distracted by Ents Potions. Where are we on this thing? Somewhere over here is a staircase down. I don't quite remember where. Maybe over to the right more? I could use the look around command, of course. I should use the look around command, of course. I don't know what that just said. The heroism wears off. Yelp. I don't know. Oh, here's a staircase down. Let's go down to the next level and kick some... Well, not space monster ass. Let's see what we got next. You enter the next area. Good. Hear someone shouting, "Leave me alone, stupid hatchling white dragon." You have a good feeling. Alright, let's go kill some hatchling white dragons. You gotta admit, it's humorous that the princess takes the time in her state of terror to use the creature's entire name. Hatchling white dragon. Leave me alone, you stupid hatchling white dragon. Well, we'll kill it nonetheless. What is this? A mushroom of fear. Might be able to throw that at monsters and make them afraid. I don't know. Not too worried at this depth. We're not really threatened as of yet. Not at the character level we're at. You throw a web at the clear icky thing. You demolish it. This might be a bit of a boring series to watch, actually, just because it feels like we've gotten pretty tough pretty fast. I don't know if that's a problem for you or not. It is interesting to explore a little explored game, though. I mean, it was very popular for a while. Not as popular as Tome 2, but frickin' popular nonetheless. It might have been more popular than Tome briefly in its heyday. Tree. Let's go kill a bunch of jackals, I assume. With water vapor. And then just kick that one. To make it feel inferior to the others. Not worth the water spell. Not worth the spell points, sir. Yeah, the new caverns, I mean, a lot of bug fixes, of course, and a lot of new content update just because I got bored in the process of what I was trying to do. What I was really trying to do, oops, all right, was just rebalance it. I've had my original goal with that game was to get it to a point where I personally won the game 1% of the time. I will consider it balanced well when I'm averaging a 1% victory ratio. I want it to be tough, or else I get bored, and it was made for me, so why not keep it tough? For a long time, I pushed past the large eel. I'm not trying to push past it. I'm trying to kill the damn thing. Why don't I want to kill it? Let's look at it. The hell's with this large eel? Level 2, unhurt, neutral. Oh, okay. Well, let's leave it alone then. For the longest time, before I added in the religion system and the perk system, I was winning a lot less frequently than that. I was winning about 1 out of every 400 games I played. And to me, it was just the game is too damn difficult, even for me. So I started adding in... things to make it easier, the religion system, and then later the perk system. Unfortunately, then I started winning about 1 every 5 games, so it was way too easy for me at that point. And I also had a lot of people online who were playing who were saying, yeah, it was easy for them. So I was trying to rebalance it to make it more difficult, but specifically to make it more difficult as the game wore on, because a lot of people said they found it challenging at the beginning, and then as the game progressed, it got easier, which is not what you want in a roguelike, of course. So I did a massive overhaul. It's harder at the beginning now, but it's a lot harder as it goes on. I think I've succeeded, but I'm like trying to playtest the hell out of it to make sure that it's better balanced than it's not just a hopeless, unbalanced thing now. It's not too hard or whatever. I haven't yet determined that. But in the process of just playing game after playing game after playing game after playing game, over and over again, I got bored of that process a bit. So I started trying to add a bit more content just to be like, hopefully I'll encounter something new and be like, oh, that's fun. And then I got carried away and just started adding a ton of content, which means I also now have to play test for all that content, which only pops up once in a while. Giant red mouse. So, it's an ongoing process of playtesting before I can get that next version up. And then possibly adding more content in as I go. There's also a fun challenge for myself that I instituted a long time ago. I've probably told this story a dozen times on this channel, but I have a, what is this? Dark Rift. We could teleport if we wanted to. What are you? You look unusual. A silver mouse. What do you do? Oh, it as the light of your lamp falls in it, it seems to grow stronger. Huh. It's interesting. No, one vapor spell killed it. Fuck, I forget what I was saying, damn it. What is wrong with my brain these days? I forget everything I'm saying. Years ago I made a... Oh, there we go, Hatchling My Dragon. We'll probably finish this level and probably call it quits there. I made a collectible card game called Dungeoneer. I haven't worked on it in years. I have a cadre of friends who really love playing that game, but I nonetheless haven't played it with them or anybody in many years. Keep an eye on my health here. I don't want to do anything stupid and just make it, too easy to die here. You slain the Hatchling White Dragon. Welcome to level 20. I'll finish my thoughts when we're done with this. You can increase some skills. Plus, I feel strong. Plus, I feel smart. Plus, I feel wise. Oh, dexterous and healthy. Oh, but my constitution still didn't raise. Maybe it's just my health. Looks like my constitution just never goes up. Do we have any... Well, fuck it. Let's just go over here and kill them one at a time. /MEB. Nah, I can kill them with one hit, it looks like. I haven't even done my new stuff yet. Alright, let's do that first. Shift G, right? Shift gain. I think we want Spider Con. I think we're going to ignore fucking swords for the entirety of the game. I don't really see a reason not to. We're kicking such ass with our claws. Water, of course, we like. Who doesn't like water? That's it. That's all the spells we got. That's all the points we got. Okay, well, good enough. Let's press escape. Save and use these values, yes. Let me move this out of the way so I can see better. But I made it a personal challenge a long time ago to say every single card I made for that game, and there were thousands of cards because there were all kinds of expansions and everything else. I want to find a home for it in Caverns of Zeskasian. Every monster, every character class, every race, every magic item, every spell, every room had to have etc. Had to have a home in Caverns of Zeskasian too, which was a very tall order, but it's working, and it is fun to let's back off for a minute and heal myself. Why risk it, right? Where am I? I love that they get harmed every time they attack me by acid. But it is fun as the years go by. I have a giant list. Oh, what do you want? Literally nothing. Thank you. I guess the bearded axe. And we'll go sell it. Whatevs. And we can go down another level. Let's get this. You see a bearded axe. Well, I get it. Do I get it? You have a bearded axe. Let's... Pretty shitty. I thought it would be better than 1d6, but let's identify it anyway. Aye. A bearded axe of slate troll. What do I care? I'll sell that for sure. Let's drop the studded leather, soft studded leather of total banality. I go down the stairs here. I'll keep playing a bit. Leave me alone, stupid skeleton human. Oh, princess. Poor princess. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, but over the years, I've made a giant list of all the cards in Caverns, or in Dungeoneer, so I can, try to remember what, still needs to be put in the game. Let me look at this before I attack, in case it's like a friend. Hunting hack of Julian. You killed it as an immortal being. It's natural. It moves quickly. It doesn't say anything about being a friend. So I'll kill it. Alright. We do have a light spell, but we don't really need it. Oh, here comes a P. Here comes a letter P. Apprentice Mage. Who died as soon as it hit me. Cottonwood with staff. Don't have any more identify scrolls, otherwise I would look at that. The large eel. Oh, fuck it. For some reason, all eels are neutral. I don't know. Is that because I'm a spider or something? I'm not sure what that's about. Seems to be the case. I'm not going to fight something that's neutral. Oh, Jesus Christ. Leave me alone, stupid apprentice mages. Oh, I'm trying to get to you. Where are you going? Word of recall is useful. Cave lizard's now neutral for some reason. Take a whip for no reason other than to take it. So anyways, as the technology of caverns evolves over the years, as I add in new, functions and, I don't know, items, and, sometimes I add in a magic item and I create, code to support it, and I realize later on, hey, a spell does something very similar, so now that spell is easily programmable, and it is fun to go through the list every once in a while and be like, hey, I know how to do this now within the existing code base, and tick off. And that's what I've been doing with this this newest one. Is like there's a whole bunch of things were listed, especially room types, but room types and events and magic items and spells that I couldn't have implemented before because I didn't have the existing technology within the game. At some point or other, I implemented stuff that made it easy to code, and I'm like, well, I might as well do it now. So that's what you'll be getting the next time you get a Caverns thing. An evolved difficulty, a rebalancing of the game, and then a lot of new content, and then a ton of bug fixes as well. And hopefully not a ton of new bugs based on the new content, which usually happens. What do we got over here? Nothing. Just a big old room with a U and a J in it. The J will be an eel, which we don't care about. The U I might as well look at. Is it some sort of demon? A Cabarog. What the hell's a Cabarog? A minor Mayak servant of evil. So I guess a demon, essentially. It resembles a frog, in fact. Cabarog. I guess not Cabarog. Cabaroig? Maybe that's the plural of Cabarog? If so, congratulations to the Furyband guy for learning that. As a result of Morgoth's corruption of frogs. Interesting. It moves at normal speed. It usually appears in groups. It is an immortal being. Nothing's known about its attack. Alright, so frog demon. Let's go kill ourselves a frog demon. Okay, I gotta escape from that. You wound it. You destroyed it. This guy's not bugging us, so let's leave him alone. Go look for some skeleton humans. Keep you updated on what else is going on in my life because, again, we're wandering around uselessly in the forests on the edges of a hall looking for skeleton humans. There's not much to talk about in this game right now. So far as Ink played a wand, hey. But having made that announcement, nothing else to tell you. We brought in our cats to the vet a month ago. Well, 3 weeks ago. Having noticed one of our cats had lost a lot of weight. Kiri has lost, she's always been small. She's a tiny cat. She's kitten-sized. Never grew past that. But she's lost more weight lately, and we felt we were noticing it, so we brought her in. And they confirmed, yes, she's been literally dropping weight since we've owned her. For 10 years, she's dropped weight. A little bit at a time. Which we don't know what that means. But she's dropped a significant amount since we had her in a year ago. So we've now been, for the last three weeks, the commandment has been that we have to try and fatten her up for a month and then bring her back in and see if that's working. If it's not working, then we have to try and look at other, that's obviously a friend of some sort. Skeleton human. We have to obviously, fuck, this is so easy. Try and figure out what's happened with her and fix her if we can. I don't know what that'll mean. We're very worried it might require surgery or something. And of course, if we're already staring down the barrel of possible eviction, and a massive restructuring of how much money we need to survive in the city. I don't know whether we'll be able to afford surgery. We'll see what happens. But we have been seeing if it's just a matter of maybe she's just lost some. Oh, there's a room type area. Let's do a lighting thing here. Use fire powers D. Globe of light. Really? I thought that would light the whole room. Didn't. Maybe it's not a room. Maybe it's just a coincidental. Well, it looks like a room to me. Maybe only the inside is a room. We're gonna get hit by a fucking trap here, I guarantee you. And we're gonna be sad. There's. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I can just walk over this. There's nothing in here. The most useless room I've ever been in my life. So anyways, we spent the first few weeks kind of floundering, trying to get her to eat wet food because she used to like wet food, and it worked for a bit. She was eating more wet food than we were witnessing her eat, which we didn't always witness before. So that made us happy, but it turned out the wet food we were serving her was actually kind of low calorie. So in the process of trying to help her, I may have been inadvertently harming her. Let's be careful of this lava. Josephine, Christ. What was I saying? How about that coronavirus, eh? Jeez. Oh, great and noble hero, you saved me. Choose a reward. Why are you giving me useless shit? Give me a trident, I guess, for the sake of something. I don't know what the hell is most valuable. Here you go. I'll go kill these apprentices. Apprentici. And then we'll grab up this for no reason. I'll keep playing for a bit. I'll keep playing until we got to go back to the surface because I'm kind of enjoying myself. It's only been 36 minutes. Kind of enjoying being back here. Oh, we got to cross all this fucking lava. All right, let's just make a run for it and see how it goes. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's rest here before we go down. The trident is excellent. Yeah, I would figure. Let's rest again because you just told me information I didn't need to know right now. Anything we know is average? No. Let's drop the whip. So we've been feeding her now kitten food, and it seems to be working. She's eating more regularly. She seems to like it. We're also trying to give her occasional wet food because, hey, whatever works, right? Whatever we can get her calories into her. We think maybe she's putting on weight, but it's been a very short period of time. Once I gotta get water. You people put up with a lot from me. Sorry about that. Jesus. We think she's putting on weight, but I'm not sure if it's wishful thinking or if it's accurate assessment. So, in a week, we bring her back in for a weigh-in and hope to God it shows she's put on weight. In which case, maybe we just continue with Operation Feed Kiri and not Operation Get Her an Ultrasound / Cut Her Open. I don't want that to happen. Anyways, the trials and tribulations of that, of course, is we have a second cat named Delenius who does not need to gain weight. He's always been... Actually, the last weigh-in, they're like, oh, he's lost some weight, he's doing good. But he really feels angry and jealous that she's getting all the special food. And he keeps trying to come in to eat it, so we got to be very careful. We can only put it down when we have an eye on where the food is, so we have to feed her when we're present. And she won't eat at random, so we have to put it down for like an hour and pretend we're not paying attention and see if she'll eat then, because she likes to find the food on her own. Sometimes we hide the food for her, but we make sure she knows where we hid it so she can feel like she found it. And if he finds it, we have to shoo him out. So it's a really weird situation because he's getting angry that we keep pushing him out of the bedroom because that's where the food is. And he's trying to eat her stuff, and therefore he's putting on weight for sure. Which I guess means the stuff is high calorie. We can attest to that. I don't know, man. Buy everything that's here. I'll kick them. Why not fight them while we wait? Everything's dead. Short sword. Zircon ring. Good. Are we wearing enough rings, by the way? What does our equipment look like? We have a black opal ring, which we don't even know what it does. Ring of free action, that's great. We know the black opal ring is not cursed, so that's good. A ring of fear resistance. Oh, we have a lot of fingers. Isn't that interesting as a spider? How did I not notice that before? We have a neck and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. We're not an insect, mind you. Why we don't have 8 fingers, I don't know. But maybe they just decided it was too powerful to let you wear that many rings. That's interesting. That's pretty fun, eh? Or maybe we unlock them as we level up because I didn't notice it before. I don't know. That's fascinating. Kind of surprised we can't also wear like 8 boots. Maybe your 2. I bet you that's what it is. Considering your 2 hind legs where you put your boots on, your 6 front legs where you put your rings on. That's got to be it. That's fascinating. That's pretty cool. So, anyways, yeah, that's our tribulation right now is dealing with this one cat that's angry. Short sword's average. Let's drop it and see where it appears out of curiosity. Short sword M. You drop it. It disappears. I guess if you drop it in the middle of nowhere, it just goes away. I don't see why we would care about that, but let's do it anyway. Drop it here. The cursed one as well. Put it there for no reason. Why I didn't drop the cursed one in a place where it disappeared, I don't know. I'm just crazy like that. There is other information to tell you, I guess. If you, I've mentioned my film Red Spring before. I mentioned where you could, did I pick up that empty bottle? I should have. I wonder if I could have used that to... Damn it, I didn't pick it up. We don't have a ton of empty bottles. Darn it. I should have done that last time we were in town. Oh well. Pardon me. I mentioned Red Spring as the feature film that I wrote, directed, starred in, edited, did all the visual effects for, co-produced along with my wife and some others. Vampire, post-apocalypse vampire feature film. Available to purchase just about everywhere. Amazon Prime, or Amazon rather. You can order the DVD or download it. You can get it on YouTube videos. You can get it on all kinds of things. But as of last week, it is also available for free streaming on Amazon Prime if you have access to Amazon Prime. So if you have access to Amazon Prime, you don't have to pay any money. Just go look for Red Spring or look for my name, Jeff Sinisak. You'll find a bunch of films I'm in on there. Give it a watch and let me know what you think. We're always just trying to get more eyeballs on it. That was the point. So please give it a watch if you have access to Amazon Prime. Red Spring. And hopefully enjoy it and let me know what you think. It is low budget, I'm not going to lie. We spent about 50 grand in total, including in post-production. Like everything was... We had about 23 grand as a shooting budget and then another 27 to 37 grand in post. Mostly out of our own pockets. Not entirely out of our pockets, but mostly. So give it a look and tell me what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. I have more news to share on a similar front later, but additionally, I guess I can mention this. Fucking got hit by lightning and I feel clumsy. A greater lightning bolt trap that fucking sapped my dexterity. That sucks. Let's rest to get our stuff back. But let's keep exploring this level until we've killed all the skeletons. Let's drop N30. Don't need those. Let's try and stick to the hallways here, or stick away from the hallways. There's another film as well that just came out on Amazon Prime as well, called Android Reenactment. This is a film I shot a long time ago. I shot it in 2008. During a lull in the production of that is actually when I met the woman who would become my wife. So it has special meaning to me. I was shooting that in Niagara Falls. I was out of town for a couple months. I asked her out on a date and said, but it has to wait a few weeks because I'm going out of town to keep shooting this film. But it is available on Amazon Prime now to watch as well. Android Reenactment. I really want to be upfront about that because it is even more low budget. I'm very proud of that film in the sense that it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to shoot. I shot with some friends, and it has its moments. There are moments in it that I think are still worthwhile. And I hope the director of that film is never offended if he watches this video. I doubt he will, but if he does, I hope he's not offended. It's definitely low budget, and it's definitely not the strongest film I've ever been involved in. But that's a fucking stinking cloud. M-E-B. I'm going to vaporize you fucking yellow yeeks. Some of them are dying from that. Let me get out of here and see if that kills them. Welcome to level something. 21, 22. I'm not even sure. A cutlass, let's get it. I seem to be kind of immune-ish to poison as well, which is pretty cool. Let me just get out everything we found here just to... Fucking another clumsy trap, although... Fumbling fingers. Although if my dexterity's down, then I'm glad... Jeez, there's a lot of chests in here and stuff. I think that's what that is. Oh, great noble hero, you saved me. I didn't... Was I trying to kill Yeeks? I thought I was trying to kill skeletons. Maybe that was the last level. Give me a fucking light crossbow, I guess. Randomly. I'm heading home now, but you should pick this up. Alright. Oh, bolts. Average bolts. I don't want those. A light crossbow, yes. Why is it questioning me? Can I just say pick it up? Pick up a rapier. Another trap. Yay! I fucking love traps. What was that trap? So anyways, if you're going to, please look up Red Spring. But if you've watched Red Spring and you're like, oh, you know what, I don't mind this dude's acting. Check out Android Reenactment. Very different film. But fun in its own right. If you can see past the budgetary restrictions. Also in a film on there called Late Night Double Feature. A lot of fun. You can also find me in there in Chasing Valentine, if that's still on Amazon Prime. And you can also find me in Pete Winning of the Pirates, if you can find, if that's still on there. I think it is. Let's make sure this is chests before I go over to it, not like lava. Why can't I look at what that is? I'm going to try and go over to it. Let's rest first. Let's do this. Let's get out of this. Let's rest. Alright, soft studded leather's good. Shield's average. Let's drop it. Drop a small shield. And let's drop the bolts. Let's drop the small... What is going on? Quantity? All of them. Dude. All of them. Where do you see a small shield? M. Drop that. Let's continue resting. Drop that. Let's continue resting. Alright. Let's go step on this and probably be burned all the fuck. You found a trap. You feel very naived. God damn it. You move across the deep lava. Fuck. Another trap. Your trident is excellent. Oh, it's stolen. Fuck, they got the trident. Oh, stealing shit. It's a steal item trap. God damn it. Alright, we are out of here. Let's rest. Oh, yep. Us gain skills. Spider combat. Can only go a little bit. Let's do water. As much as it'll let me. That's it. Yep. Anyways, that's most of the news I want to tell you. I have other news to tell you, but I'm going to make a video about it at some point. So I might as well wait till I do that. Because videos are fun, aren't they? We're going down because we did get the shit we needed to get done. Leave me alone, stupid giant snowbat. Still only 48 minutes, man. Maybe we'll finish this level. You have a good feeling.